like him. Okay, I've mentioned them as we go along. Okay, and he continues on, our biggest threat are infiltrators posing as allies. Well, that's projection right there. That's him. You see the kind of, but he's not thinking this stuff up. Okay, he was always trying to get in with like Richard Spencer and heel turn, and then he got in the Fed Up with Vic Mackey and Chris Cantwell, and even a little bit with Weave and people like that. So, and he never went anywhere. He ended up just, either getting thrown out or, just fizzling away one way or the other, because, everybody in these operations probably view him as a liability, by no doubt. Okay. He's talking about holding friends close, enemies closer. Yeah, I know about you commies, you do-get-tards. And advocating actions that are discriminating and destructive. Yes, that's obvious. I have a laundry list of it and some recordings of it. Okay. Okay, now they're saying they're advocating things such as acts of terrorism for whites. As part of the do something, feds will obviously never do themselves and haven't received a knock on the door. That's how you know they are working for the other side. There you go. All right. So, let's check. Okay. We have some comments here. We'll go into the commentary. Okay. Interesting. Joshua. Oh, okay. How are you? You're from another circle. Yeah, what are you gathering intel for the shaman, dude? I mean, come on, man. You gotta get out of that fucking, ground yourself. You're going off into rabbit holes and other places that you just don't need to be, dude. Seriously. But thanks for coming in and saying hello. Actually, you're one of the more decent people that I actually know that came in here and dropped line. I like your joke about the Earth being flat. Yeah, the flat earthers and all that, Josh, I know. But it's interesting if people want to attempt to do something at this point with what's going on with Dr. Inocularis's needle and forced into compliance and things like that. The only way you're going to have some resistance for whoever you are and whoever you decide to ally up with, which I see a lot of groups is doing so, the only way you're going to do it is if you get together with a large group of people. Wait for your window of opportunity. Don't go out like a firecracker or a dud even, Just be patient. Start stocking up on things you need for, when the civil unrest does occur. Because the corporations are worried about that. They already have memos out to their employees. Oh, you are? Oh, cool. If you're on there, Josh, send the link via the old. Don't send it on here. Send it in the other chat that we're in. And I'll come in there and if you, okay, Josh, if you have specific subject matter, I will dwell on mine only when it's asked or necessary. As far as my politic. Now, there are a lot of other things out there in the greater truth community that affects us all, and we all got to kind of stick together in that area. So, yeah, Josh, send that over on the old one. Don't send it here because you know about that, And I'll come over and I'll holler at you if you want. I mean, I know we've had our differences and certain things haven't seen eye to eye and maybe other things we did, but, it ain't nothing but a thing, man. I'm not a grudge holder. If you've been listening to this was outing somebody, and if you go to the links that I sent, that'll at least give you a superficial on the party I'm talking about here that infiltrated into, I guess this federally co-opted ethno-nationalist movements of sort, which is infiltrated with communism and things like that. And actually entered and used me as a beta tester and things like that, or whoever he was working for, because the guy is a criminal, and went out, just went wide open. I'm sure a lot of people are looking for him right now. He's really kind of keeping a low profile to the most extent, with occasional hit and run streams on YouTube. He can't hide his footprint because he has to go by certain acronyms to retain his certain audience and variations of those forthwith. So that person's not hard to find on just about any platform. Which failed platform he was on, which I found to be very, very glowy, was Goyim TV. Yeah, and also Alt Censored, where they had put that out there about Alt Censored. Yeah, and a few others. A country defeated in victory. Oh, neocons. Yeah, dude, I don't support Republicans. Shit. Especially that faction, They're all, owned and operated. They signed their pledges for Israel, like the U.S. Congress, I mean, when your country will support a foreign entity over its own country and criminalize its own people that either criticize it or want to take action to stop their monies and, funding and all their influence coming over here and all our shit going over there to fund them, yeah, they go after you, man. They certainly go after you. And the thing with this with this flu that they have going around, man, that's just their excuse to rob everybody of their liberties. And I don't care what political cut you're in, to see the whole world put up with this and not do anything and allow the controllers to foist this upon us for over 2 years, lying to us about everything, really says a lot about the state of humanity right now. Oh, comms. Oh, like shy comms. Okay. Yeah, comms. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, China's Josh laying down the rules of social conduct for Australia. How do you think Peter feels down there? He won't talk about it because he's probably scared. I'll type him every now and again. But people like him and Bullsy Woolsey and Vlad and people like that, yeah, they're all under the gun down there in Australia. Consumerism, communism. Well, consumerism's going out the window. They're fixing to cut all the production. Next thing you know, with the scale down, the attacks on the beef and agrarian industries and things like that, and George Guidestone's population control and all that, and the white people actively being targeted. Yeah, you're going to see a drop-off in population big time. Like Urian drop-off. It's just going to drop off, I believe it. This is, I don't know if we can even call the United States a country. It's been picked apart. Foreign interests run it. Israel, China, and all our politicians sell us out. And, they follow you around, want to inject you with a poisonous needle, I mean, it's insane. It's fucking insane. They gaslight everybody in their mainstream media. Who can believe anything like that? Well, Josh, I know people. A friend of mine I'm talking to lives up in the big city. He's still buying into that shit. He flip-flops everywhere. I think he follows his boomer parents' ideologies, Yeah, that could be problematic. Yeah, well, with Gates buying up all the farmland, Blackwater buying up all the land, things like that. It's a big land grab going on. The Chinese have, bought the ports, buying up land. The Japanese have quite a bit of land left over from the 80s, you know. I mean, it's obvious, you know, the United States has been pimped out, completely pimped out. So, infrastructure's crumbling. There's a lot of things going on with the 5G, and that's coordinated with the poison they're trying to put in you. And weather weapons and weather modification, scalar, micro, and, you know, all types of ELF waves. And, you know, all the rare earths, poisonous ones at that, you know, being sprayed upon you. The active destruction of wildlife, domestic pets, things like that. I mean, this shit is obvious. Aren't we? If we're God's people, aren't we supposed to defend this? I mean, this goes for the other races, too. I mean, I speak from my spirit, because, you know, that's what I am. I know the others must have good people and some type of divine spark, even if they're a outlier, okay? Why isn't anybody doing anything? Hey, Josh, what do you think about Nord Stream? They said the United States, fuck you, we can buy cheaper oil from the Ruskies. Yeah. They're going to be laying a pipe over there in the Baltic by Sweden or something. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. So, also there's military maneuvers being practiced by the Soviet Union, China, Iran, Syria, South Korea, I think an African nation, I don't know if it's Uganda or something like that, and one or two others I can't think of offhand. Plus what's going on with the dollar, how they're trying to get away with it. What was it, Germany and China and South Korea? I think Libya and Syria were in on it, and the Soviet Union. There are a lot of things going on that we got to keep track of. They're trying to get away from the U.S. petrodollar. And when your economy collapses, then nobody has anything, okay? You're going to be stuck on ground level trying to rebuild with the people you're stuck with around you. Okay? That's probably how it's going to end up. So you better start working on your skills, okay? Because you don't know where you're going to find yourself. Now, if you're a smart, you know, person like me, you'll find yourself up with like-minded and, you know, genetically like people, okay? But that's not always foolproof. I don't know about the banks. Guest here, so I'm extending the stream. Yeah, food stocks have been tough. Well, the food stocks, everything that's going out now, lasts for a day, and I think they're down to about near half capacity, some of them. Yeah. And I don't know, it depends on where you live. Any of you go in your stores, anything like that, and check shit out, be observant, or work in a related industry or anything like that, pay attention. Yeah. Especially if you're like managers or low end or, you know, you just fucking whatever, you know, pay attention. Yeah, Dead Man's Curve. Yeah, they named it that for a reason, dude. yeah. So how's the old crew doing? Do you ever talk to some of the old boys back out in the extended truth movement and the ones that were communists that we fought against? You, I guess, in your politic and me in mine. Because, you know, just because people don't agree with you, for others that may listen to this, I'll leave it up for a little while, is you don't always have to go against somebody because their worldview or their politic, their life's experience or anything, the way they view, does not exactly align up to yours. You can work together as people, and then eventually people come around to certain things. Wink, wink, okay? So you just let things take its course for a lot of... Too many people are instant gratification. It's their money and they need it now, you know? So they get ripped off by J.G. Wentworth paying, you know, all these principals and fees and everything to get their money right there on the spot, you know? And then the next thing you know, the economy, Bitcoin tanks, and you're left with nothing. Earth server, okay. Why does everybody bag on the flat earthers? Leave them alone, man. That thing's been fed up too. The only thing I can say about the flat earthers, and I'll settle it here in less than 2 minutes, okay? The thing with flat earthers is they saw something wasn't right about what they told us the earth was, so they used the old model of the flat earth to base it by, which is not accurate what the earth is. Neither is the sphere what NASA says, although both models are used in certain applications, which I find to be really bizarre, which tells me that nobody knows what the fuck the shape of the earth is. My best guess is it's got a shape and it's bigger than what it is because Captain Cook logged his circumference at about 44,000. They're telling you it's 28, okay? So that's a discrepancy right there. Doesn't matter what the fuck the shape of the earth is, okay? So, look up your history when those ice stations in the 1800s brought forth valuable data that's still being used today. And the things that they did that. If they're doing it now, you sure shit ain't hearing about it. Since Operation High Jump or whatever, but that shit, you get caught in a rabbit hole if you try to go in there and say, look, you don't have enough evidence to support your claims, both you flat and round earthers, so fuck it, man. We'll figure it out one day. Leave it at that. Or chances are the ones in charge of this shit show have an idea what it is, may have gotten out there a little bit, but are very limited in their technologies and what they can do. Because they're going to tell you, and even if they know something, why would they tell you? Because of strategic military application. Think about that. Some postulate that it may be an etheric, a water, or plasma, space itself. I'm reading what you're saying here. Yeah. You're a flat earther. Okay, is that because of the Bible? The movement? I think you're LARPing, but, that's okay. Yeah, the others will listen to this part of the stream and yeah. Anybody want to join me and Josh in the comment section, feel welcome to. No, they can't leave. There's no way they can leave. Rockets do arc. You watch them. And then they try to explain it away with some fugazi physics, right? Which just doesn't add up. They can go so high. There have been rumors in the tinfoil hat community that they've actually tried to line up nukes at the very top of the ceiling and can't break through it. What the flat earthers or the Bible followers or even Werner von Braun himself called the firmament. Okay, Werner von Braun, okay, for all you National Socialists out there, mentioned the firmament. Yeah, so it's interesting when you look at it. Probably held it because if it's layered in the way they say, okay, everything's measured in atmosphere, okay, from the highest point to where, the air and the whole ecosystem is contained, what would be at the edge of space, all the way down to the depths of the ocean is measured through atmosphere. Okay? So, but yet at the top, if there are these layers and densities and stuff that, according to mainstream science, keeps the atmosphere intact. And a lot of people are like, why doesn't it escape into space? And they give you this explanation. It just doesn't pass the smell test. I think, it's like anything, they did it with biosphere, it's contained, or it escapes. So it's contained somehow. That can be debated, but it's contained. What's up with Rockefeller? I know he's a kosherite. Yeah. No, I can't see the link. Might not have come up. You know how the YouTube censors are these days. They always got a couple of hall monitors listening in, you know, or AI to alert the hall monitors, and then they come running in. Why don't you send the link over? Hang on, I'm gonna go over here. If you want, I'll close out the stream. Yeah, hang on a second. Yeah, well, that guy, Hank Hill, even Posner debated him, and Posner is what he is, a fed-up blowy. He is right by saying that, Hank can be quite a cuck, okay? And, the mockery about everything that's going on now, everything we're saying is coming into fruition, so, what does he think about that? I'm not going to sit there and entertain his idiocy, but, I might listen to what he has to say. And Brains, his so-called brother, yeah. Okay, hang on. Okay, I'm over in the other one now. Okay, I'll start closing this thing out then. Hang on. Okay, YouTube. Oh, no, I got that there. Okay, I'll say yo in that, and you can go ahead and send me the link in there. Yeah, don't send them in here. They might. Okay, I know which one you're talking about. Google Chat. Yeah. Okay. Does that let me in, or what? Hang on, let me see. Alright, let me, the sound will come through on this. I got it rigged another way. Okay. Going in there, I'm sucking up a lot of bandwidth, so hang on. Okay, I see. Yeah, that's you. Okay. That's you. Okay, that's the document. Okay. Yeah, I was checking out some of it. Let me run back in there. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, like I said, I also got other apps open, all these little shilly sites that I participate in social media. Yeah.
Secret covenant 5 group can't dare not name.
I don't quite get it, but okay, I'm reading it. Well, yeah, it is smoke and mirrors. They don't want people to know what's happening, and they only know so much. They may know a bit more, but are they God? Do they hold the keys to the universe? No, they fuck up all the time, man. Let them make you think they're as powerful as they try to project themselves to be. That's a psychological operation unto itself. Even though they do have power and abilities, but it's not far beyond those of mortal men, okay? Okay. Well, what they're doing right with the next generation stuff, they're trying to create a genetically modified transhumanist agenda that falls into trannies and the hormone blockers and the sexuality parts, and then with bionics or injections, and basically hooking you up to a matrix of some sort. Yeah, it's obvious. I'm reading it, but they're fucking madmen is what they are. It's definitely what they are. Yeah, so I'm going to start winding this one down. If you got that, if you want me to come in and listen to y'all, whether it be on that Discord server or whatever other one you were saying, I'm over there in the other one where you send me the link. You can send it there, or maybe I can just listen to what you have to say for a little bit and end this one out. I just want to get my point out there about this character here that is up to no good, okay? And is definitely, what would I say, probably mentally ill Because I know that for a fact in personal conversations at Ben in the Nut House, Mr. Siegeman, and really hateful person, and doesn't have not a lot going for him. Doesn't talk much about anything other than ideology and revolution and all the weird communist flavors of the month that keep popping up. So, the profile on him is really very easy. If you're a person like me, all you have to do is make a comment in one of his streams or something, and then just, watch him make a fool out of himself. It's really pretty funny. I've seen him do it many times, like on Larry Ridgway's streams and things like that. So, so I'm gonna end this then. I'm gonna let it run over a little bit and just mute out because YouTube cuts it off so many minutes. And basically call it a. See, is it still going? Yeah. Call it a stream. Yeah. Okay. I'll see you over there. Gonna take a break. I'll go grab something to drink and shit, and I'll be over there in a couple minutes, dude. I'm gonna hang it up right now. It's just gonna run blank.